Guess I have to do this as well. Hello from Copenhagen. My name is Ivan Georgiev. I am 34 years old from Dobrich, Bulgaria. Since 2014, I have been in Denmark. The thing that brought me here is something of a controversial topic these days, and that is Noma. I've been with Noma for close to 2 years, staging twice and working for their second restaurant, 108. So technically a little bit over 2 years. My background is I come from a small town. I went to culinary school. I went to the States. I went to Holland, a little bit in England, and a year in Norway, which gave me the immense opportunity to work in one of the best restaurants at the time. It had 2 stars, and it starts with M. You can figure out the rest afterwards. What I'll do right now is share my side of the story. And it's a little different than what's been put out there. So what I'll do is, this will be a 2-part series. The first one is I'll tell you about my experience. Free to judge as much as you want. And the second part is what I think this whole situation really looks like, at least through my eyes. Again, feel free to discuss. It's a free country after all. When I was working in Norway, the thing that taught me the most is that I wanted to be someone, however vague that is. I wanted to be remarkable. And to be remarkable, you have to put in 25-hour days. Excuse the rough language. Sometimes you have to wake up 1 hour early. But I learned that I can become someone. I can become what I think about. And being of a curious nature, something that we all struggle with is the phrase, I can. I can do something. It took me many years to fully assimilate this phrase. So, back on topic. 2014, after a year of saving in Norway, I decided to move my life to Denmark. Why? Well, the opportunities were very nice in Norway, but what I really missed was the camaraderie. I really missed having friends and having close contact with chefs, some like-minded individuals. Because what I discovered for myself is that I rarely attach to normal people, let's say. I really have a difficult time attaching myself to people that I haven't had a chance to analyze. That's also one of my biggest issues, besides the I can attitude. So, moving to Denmark, 2014. I land with the plane, in Malmo. I move my way to Copenhagen, and then the next day we have the introduction meeting at Noma. Everybody was very cordial. They gave us all a folder with the majority of the information on what to expect, what's going on, and how to handle the whole experience, let's say. My experience was incredibly positive. It changed me who I am, and it's the reason why I started my Instagram channel. Go back far enough, I haven't deleted any of the photos, and you're free to speculate why. But when I started, I met up with a couple of really amazing people, some of my fellow interns, and also some of the chefs, Rene of course, but also other people like Luke, Rocio, who went on to do amazing things. Karima as well. She's one of the most amazing Indian ladies that I've ever had the opportunity to work with, and they've all worked immensely hard. And there was one thing that was very evident from the very beginning. This is the best restaurant in the world. Take this opportunity with a grain of salt, and something that I told myself is to expect nothing. What that means is your experience is in your own hands. The finger points only towards you. What you give out, you get back. One of the few people that I still remember from my days is one of my fellow chefs called Ferial. She is probably one of the most amazing chefs that I've ever worked with. She's still in New York. I still miss our foraging trips. Those were insanely fun. And some of my other fellow interns, PJ, Faisal, who went on to work for Noma for many, many years. And I've had Kevin, who also became part of the R&D lab. So all these people that really made a difference in my experience because they were remarkable. They were remarkable teachers. And if I have to pick out anybody that's through that, is a person called Luke. He made me feel incredibly welcome. Whenever I had those doubts, whenever I had the phrase, I can't, he was there like the coach. Come on, bro, let's go, let's hustle. That still remains with me to this day. That is the reason that I started changing my life, was that interaction. What that pep talk that really enforced me to push myself to go from I can't to removing the T. I can. During my time, we went for many foraging trips. We worked in the prep kitchens. We did MAD. We also did My Perfect Storm documentary, which there's, I think, 2 or 3 little segments with me, but they're very, very short. But the whole part of it, that MAD really was something that I wanted to experience. I never had a chance, let alone somebody from Eastern Europe. If you don't know, Eastern Europe, even though there's amazing opportunities now, is not even close to being the same level as Copenhagen. It's the reason why I've stayed here so many years, and the reason why I decided to dedicate myself in being a student. It has changed me with who I am. It also went on me taking this experience and using it as a benchmark to work in some other remarkable restaurants. So, 3 months in Noma, from May until June, July, August. Let's call it September. One of the things that I really experienced was going on trips, making picnics, going on all these extracurricular activities where the only thing you had to do is sign yourself up. And you go in there expecting nothing. What you take back with you is the memories, pleasant, and the overall experience of sharing it with your fellow colleagues, no matter how hard you worked or how your week was.